Good evening, Deepthi. Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So we have completed knowing our numbers. I have to still share, a couple of assignments. I'll do that this weekend. I'm preparing, so I'll do that this weekend. And now we're continuing. This is session 2 of perimeter and area. I think session 1 was on Monday. This week, that is the last Monday, if I'm right. So this is the second session on perimeter and area. Yeah, what's the answer for this? What do you call the distance around the figure? Perimeter. Okay, let me say dash is the distance around the closed figure. No. Just like this. Write down. What is the distance around the closed figure? Perimeter. Yes or no?
Note this down.
Yeah, please write down along with me. Yes. Write down, children. Please write down. No, write it as you see on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, write only the answer. Just underline whatever I've underlined. Write only the answer. Just write it as you see on the board. Okay. You don't have to write it 2 times. All right. So perimeter is the distance around a closed figure. Do we understand that? Okay, write down, children. Have you finished writing, Deepthi?
I'm writing fifth one.
Okay, yeah. Please finish and let me know.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Yeah. So the length of the boundary of a closed figure, or the distance around the closed figure, the length of the boundary of a closed figure, or the distance around the closed figure is called the perimeter, correct? Okay. And when you take a square, perimeter of a square is equal to 4 into side units. We know that, or 4a, or 4 into side units. Now, how do you find the side of the square when the perimeter is given? When side is given, you can find perimeter. When the side is given, perimeter is 4 into side. If the perimeter is given, then how will you find the side? So side will be equal to perimeter divided by 4 units. Side will be equal to side of the square will be perimeter divided by 4. Now coming to the perimeter of a rectangle, 2 into L plus B units. Now you need to know something called the semi-perimeter when it comes to a rectangle. What is semi-perimeter? Semi-perimeter is half of the perimeter. Semi-perimeter is half of the perimeter. Okay, so now we'll just see the formula. I'll tell you why it is like that. So semi-perimeter is, see, perimeter is 2 into L plus B. So what will be half of that? See here, perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Half means you should divide by 2, right? See the board, children. I understand you're getting confused. When I'm talking, normally the teacher's writing on the board and she's at the board. So you listen, look at the board and hear her voice also. But now I'm talking from here, but it's on the board. So you don't look at me. You don't have to look at me at all. Just look at the board. Okay, so now I was telling you that perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Now semi-perimeter, this is perimeter. This is the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So semi-perimeter will be divided by 2, half of it. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So what is semi-perimeter? L plus B. L plus B units. Semi-perimeter of rectangle is equal to L plus B units. Okay, you can even put a bracket, L plus B units like this. Okay, so now how do we find the length of a rectangle? Length of a rectangle is equal to whatever is a semi-perimeter minus the breadth. And breadth of a rectangle is whatever is a semi-perimeter minus length. Semi-perimeter minus length is the breadth of the rectangle. Semi-perimeter minus breadth is the length of the rectangle. You understand? And what is semi-perimeter? Perimeter divided by 2. What is, okay, what's semi-perimeter? One second, I haven't finished. So what is semi-perimeter? It's the perimeter divided by 2. If somebody asks you what is perimeter, sorry, semi-perimeter, it is perimeter divided by 2. Half of the perimeter is a semi-perimeter. All right? Okay. Now listen to this. How do you find the, how do you get the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle? See, this is length, this is length, this is breadth, this is breadth, correct? So what is perimeter? The length from here to here. Okay, the distance from here to here, that is L. Then the distance from here to here, B. The distance from here to here, L. And the distance from here to here, B. So you need to add, basically it is the length of the boundary. So if you start from here, this distance plus this distance plus this distance plus this distance. So it is L plus B plus L plus B. So we have 2L here, right? So 2 times L we have. And then we have 2 B's. So 2B. So we take out 2 common and we get L plus B. L plus B. That's the formula. So this is how we get the formula. You may not understand this very clearly, but it's okay. You can follow something at least, right? So like that, we have this formula 2 of L plus B units. 1 minute. Now, so what is semi-perimeter? Half of the perimeter, right? So half of the perimeter will mean this. Half of the perimeter. So it's like semi-perimeter will be this distance plus this distance. That's all. That's all. L plus B is semi-perimeter. See, it's like, see what is perimeter? L plus B plus B. Take half of it. Don't take L plus L, just L. And don't take B 2 times, just plus B. So L plus B or 2 into L plus B is the perimeter. So when you divide by 2, you get the semi-perimeter. And semi-perimeter is nothing but length plus breadth. Length plus breadth. Is it understood? Yes, Ovia, your question. Triangle. Yeah. Perimeter will be given. Then you find the semi-perimeter and then you find the length or the breadth. Okay. So you can just take this also. Perimeter. Maybe semi-perimeter. Done, children? Okay. Yeah. We have learned decimal addition last year, right? Little, I mean, just simple addition, subtraction we have seen last year, decimal addition. Yeah. Yes, children. So now when I mark like this, that means it's an equilateral triangle. When I mark like this, it means all the 3 sides are equal. When this is marked, it means all the three sides are equal. If all the three sides are equal, that means each of the sides measure 6.5 centimeters. Correct? So how do you find? So you can call this an equilateral triangle. Okay, this is the answer. Perimeter of the equilateral triangle. Of the equilateral triangle. Why equilateral triangle? Because all the three sides are equal. Is equal to, what is it? 6.5 plus 6.5 plus 6.5, right? So you can also write 3 into side. 3 into side. 3 into side, because all the three sides measure 6.5 centimeters each. So you can write 3 into side. 3 into side units. So that is 3 into 6.5. Please multiply and tell me. So many centimeter. Multiply 65 and 3. How much? Very good. Correct.
Now, 19.5 centimeters square.
That's only for area. Area is expressed in square units. Perimeter is expressed only in units. Do we understand it's 19.5? Yeah. No. For everything, for any figure area, whether it's a triangle, rectangle, square, whatever it is, area is always square units only. Yeah. Okay, so how do we multiply 3 and 6.5? Just multiply 65 and 3, as if there is no decimal point. Multiply 65 and 3, we get 195. Now we have, after the decimal point, there is one digit 5. So in the product, after the decimal point, there should be one digit. So it's 19.5. In the number 6.5, after the decimal point, there's one digit. So in the product 195, we place the decimal point here, because now after the decimal point, we have one digit. So the perimeter is 19.5 centimeters. Is it understood? Deepthi, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Deepthi, I want you to give the answer for this, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, what do you call a five-sided polygon?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
What do you call a five-sided polygon? Can you see the figure in 2 has 5 sides?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What do you call this figure? Like a figure with 4 sides, or a polygon with 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. A polygon with 3 sides is called a triangle. What do you call a polygon with 5 sides? It's called a louder?
Pentagon.
Yeah, it's a pentagon. And if all the sides are equal, it's called a regular pentagon. When we say it's a regular pentagon, that means all the sides are equal. Okay. Otherwise, it's just a pentagon. A pentagon is a 5-sided polygon. If a polygon meaning a closed figure. If it has 5 sides, it's called a pentagon. And in the pentagon, if all the 5 sides are equal. Now, how do we know that all the 5 sides are equal? Because I've marked here. See here? This indicates all the 5 sides are equal. So that means it's a regular pentagon.
Ma'am, what if some of the sides are not equal?
Then it's just a pentagon. It's just a pentagon. It's also called an irregular pentagon. Irregular. Regular, irregular. Regular pentagon meaning irregular.
Ma'am, the pentagon which has 5 sides and has the same measurement, it's called a regular pentagon, right?
Yeah, if all the 5 sides have the same measure, then it's called a regular pentagon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it will be 5 into side. 5 into side. So Deepthi, tell me what is 5 into 6.4? I'll wait for you to give the answer.
Yes, ma'am. Now it will be 32.0.
32.0. Is that right? Very good. Yes. And what is 32.0? 32. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 30. You should write 32.0, and in the next step, write 32 units. All of you. Next step. I don't have place, so I'm writing here. Write 32.0, and in the next line, that is equal to 32 units. All right.
Ma'am, can you just go back to the last slide a minute? I'm not done writing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Convert this to an improper fraction and tell me the value. No, but not LCM. 28 into 5 plus 3. How do you convert this to an improper? Okay, I'll show you here. So 28, 3 by 5. How do you convert this to an improper fraction? Multiply 28 into 5 plus 3 by 5. See, it's like this. Multiply. See here, 28, 3 by 5, right? So multiply these two numbers, and to that product add 3. Huh? What's your answer? No. See, you need to multiply 5 into 28, and that product add to that product add 3 by 5. By 5. What's your answer, Deepthi?
1 minute.
Yeah, what's the improper fraction for the mixed fraction?
It's 143 by 5.
Yeah, 143 by 5. You got that, Ovia? No, see here, I'll do it for you. So you need to multiply 28 and 5. 28 into 5. 5 8s are 40. 4 carried over. So 5 2s are 10 plus 4, 14. Plus 3, 143. No, you understand this. So 5 into 28 is 140 plus 3. 143 divided by 5. Okay. So decagon is a polygon with 10 sides. Decagon is a polygon with 10 sides. All right. And all the 10 sides are equal because it's a regular decagon. That means all the 10 sides are equal. So 10 into side. Now, how do we simplify this? Write on this, I'll tell you how to simplify. Okay, so now how do we simplify? 10 into 143 divided by 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you need to cancel out 5 and 10. Take a number from the numerator, take another number from the denominator. See now, supposing you have a situation like this, 4 by look at the board, 4 by 15 into say 35 by 44, supposing. Okay, can you see this product? It's a product. See, when there's a plus or a minus sign, we take LCM. If we have a plus or a minus sign, then we take LCM. Remember this, children. When we have two fractions, we have two or more fractions, and we have to add or subtract them. Then we take LCM. Yes or no? Okay. When we have two or more numbers or two or more fractions, and we have to add or subtract them, then we have to take their LCM. We have to take the LCM of the denominators. We take the LCM of the denominators and proceed if we have to add or subtract fractions. If we have to multiply fractions, then what do? You take a number from the numerator, another number from the denominator. See, so this is the numerator. This is a numerator. This is also a numerator. This is denominator. This is also denominator. And you can see it is multiplication. It is not addition or subtraction. So we don't take LCM here because it's not add or subtract. Clear? So what we do, we take a number. You can take any number from the numerator. There are two numbers in the numerator. There are two numbers in the denominator. You can take any one number from the numerator and any other number from the denominator. So because you know that 4 and 44 comes in the tables of 4, you can take 4 from the numerator and 44 from the denominator. Is that understood? You can take any number from the numerator. So 4 from the numerator and 44 from the denominator. 4 ones are, 4 11s are. Understand this? Now again, take any other number from the, this is over. This one step, it's over. Now take any other number from the numerator and denominator. So say we take 35 and 15. Both of them come in the tables of 5. So you put 5 sevens are here and 5 threes are here. In 15. No. Okay, 15 threes are 45. 15 twos are 30.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
After these two steps, it will become 7 by 33.
Correct. So after this.
Then how can we simplify more?
No, 1 minute. That's all. You cannot simplify them any further. Now, once you simplify like this, multiply the numerators. 1 into 7, 7. Multiply the denominators. 3 into 11, 33. And this is the answer. 7 by 33 is the answer for this example. For this example, we are not working the answer to the question we have now. I'm just giving you an example where we learn how to multiply fractions. To multiply fractions, we take a number from the numerator, another number from the denominator, and simplify them using the same multiplication table. Understand that? Not LCM. Is that clear? When do we take LCM of the denominators? To add or subtract fractions. To add or subtract fractions. To multiply fractions, we take a number from the numerator, another number. You should not take two numbers from the numerator and cancel. You should take one number from the numerator, another number from the denominator and simplify them. Okay, so here 10 is in the numerator and 5 is in the denominator. So simplify. 5 ones are, 5 twos are. Okay? Yes or no? Yeah, so what will be the answer? Multiply the numerators.
Ma'am, it's
1 second, I'm just getting a call. Just a minute, Deepthi. Okay, so we can, then we multiply the numbers. We multiply the remaining numbers, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. In the denominator, we don't have anything. That means there's only 1 in the denominator. So leave it. So 2 into 143 is 286. Correct, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
286. So 5 ones are 5 twos are. So so it is 2 into 143, which is 286. What is the unit? Meters. Sorry? Yeah, in the formula, you must write units. In the answer, you must write the unit given in the question, meter or centimeter. When you're writing the formula 10 into side, you must always write only units in the formula. In the final answer, you must write the unit which is given in the question. Any questions, Deepthi? Children here, any questions? Okay.
Ma'am, I do have one doubt. Ma'am, in the question, it says that find the perimeter of a regular decagon whose each side measures 28 3 by 5. Ma'am, it doesn't say how many sides there are. Like after we get this into an improper fraction, don't we have to multiply it by how many sides there are?
Yeah, we have done that, right? Because that is only the side. The side of the decagon is 143 by 5. So the perimeter, a decagon has 10 sides. A decagon has 10 sides. So that's why we multiply 10 into side. The perimeter is 10 into side.
Yes, I didn't see that there.
Perimeter is, see, here we only found the side. The side was given as a mixed fraction, so we converted that to an improper fraction. And after that, we wrote the formula to find we have written the formula to find the perimeter, which is 10 into side. Like for a square, it is 4 into side. For a pentagon, a regular pentagon, it is 5 into side.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Deepthi, you should be writing what you see on your screen, not your own steps. What are you doing?
Ma'am, I'm writing whatever you write on the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, can you go to the last one? I just need to finish the answer. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Meter. Please do the division and tell me the quotient. What's the quotient? Did you multiply or divide 400? No, darling, it cannot be 400. Okay, let's see.
Mom, I got the answer.
What's the quotient? Thank you. Yeah, what's the quotient, Deepthi?
Mom, I got 45.8.
45.8. Okay, let me do it. So 4 4s are 16, correct? Ovia, 4 4s are 16, correct? What's the remainder? 2. Then 3 comes down, correct? Yeah. So 4 5s are 20, correct? Then 3 is the remainder, correct? Then the 2 comes down, but 2 is after the decimal point. So we need to place a decimal point here and then bring the 2 down, correct? Okay, yeah. So 3 is remainder, then 2 is after the decimal point. So you need to place a decimal point and then bring the 2 down, correct? So it will be 4 8s are 32 and 0 is the remainder. So the quotient is 45.8. What's the unit? Meters. Okay. Yeah, what is 38 3 by 16? No. $38 into 16 is 608, is it? Plus 3. So 38 into 16 plus 3, 611, correct? By 16. Now division will become multiplication. And 4 will become its reciprocal. So 1 by 4, correct? Division will become multiplication. And 4 will become 1 by 4. So now you cannot cancel anything. So multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, children. So you cannot simplify like 611 and 4, you can take 611 from the numerator and 4 from the denominator. But 611 is not divisible by 4. Correct? You also know the test of divisibility. What is the test of divisibility for 4? The last 2 digits must be divisible by 4. You remember that? 600 in 611, the last two digits are 1 and 1, which is 11, and 11 is not divisible by 4. So 611 is not divisible by 4. You remember the test of divisibility for 4? Okay. So in 611, the last two digits are 11. 11 is not divisible by 4. Therefore, 611 is not divisible by 4. So you cannot simplify. You cannot, cancel 611 and 4. So you just have to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So it will be, yeah.
Ma'am, I got 611 by 64.
Correct. Now you have to divide and put it back as a mixed fraction. Divide and put it back as a mixed fraction. Yeah, do that. It will not be completely divisible. You will get a remainder. So stop there and tell me the mixed fraction. What is it? Yeah, you will get a remainder. Yeah, so the quotient is 9, is it? What is 64 9 times? Louder, louder. Correct. And what's the remainder? Correct. So the answer is, that is the side of the square is 935 by 64 meters. Mixed fraction. 935 by 64 meters. So sometimes you cannot simplify. You should leave it as it is. 935 by 64 meters. Mixed fraction, correct? No, ask me. Is it clear, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for rectangle, when the perimeter is given, you should find the semi-perimeter. So which is perimeter divided by 2. 130 by 2, you divide, you will get 65. Now, we have to find the breadth. That is semi-perimeter minus length. If you have to find the length, it is semi-perimeter minus breadth. So I've written B for breadth is equal to what is S there? S is, what is the meaning of S there? Semi-perimeter. S is semi-perimeter. Okay. Okay, let me write it fully. 1 minute. Let me write it fully. Sorry. Let me not use the symbols. 1 minute. S is semi-perimeter. Let me write it fully. Okay. Okay. If you understand, fine. Yeah. So now you should write breadth is equal to semi-perimeter minus length. So semi-perimeter is 65 minus length is 15. So that is 50 meters. Therefore, breadth of rectangle is equal to 50 meters. So from perimeter, you should find semi-perimeter. Should divide perimeter by 2 and find semi-perimeter. And then semi-perimeter minus the length will give you the breadth. Semi-perimeter minus the breadth will give you the length. Using the same, meaning similar steps, you should do the next one, all the three of you, without my help. So you can use short forms. For breadth, you can say B. For semi-perimeter, you can say S. S is semi-perimeter in mathematics. S is semi-perimeter. And you can say L for length. Finish writing, Deepti?
No, I'm just.
Is it over, Deepti?
Just a minute. I'm writing last.
Okay.
Yes, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, do this. Follow the procedure here. Here we found breadth. Given perimeter and length, we find the breadth here. Here, given breadth and perimeter, you should find the length. Okay. Do it. Use the last, the steps of the previous answer and do this one. Can I? No, don't see that page. The earlier working, the sixth one. Okay, fine, fine. Try. Can you try, Tanya? Yeah. Yeah. Decimal point. Not multiply. It should divide. 71 divided by 2. So what is the perimeter of the rectangle, children? What is given? What is the perimeter? 71 meters. Okay, so how will you find the semi-perimeter of the rectangle?
Seventy-one divided by 2.
Yeah, semi-perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 71 divided by 2. And how much is that? What is 71 divided by 2? 2 3s are 6. 1 remains. 1 comes down. 5s are 10. 1 remains. Keep a point. Add a 0. Do we know that? 2 5s are 10. 0. So this is 35.5 meters. Okay, now how will you find the length? Length is equal to? Very good. Semi-perimeter minus breadth.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, the answer, ma'am, then it is 35.5 minus 12.5, which equals to 23.0, which is 23.
Very good. Therefore, length of rectangle Very good. Okay. Ready? Okay, so let's so what have you learned? How do you find the perimeter of a square?
And the perimeter of a rectangle?
No, 1 minute. Well, I'll just write the formula also. Perimeter of what is square? What's the perimeter of a square? 4 into?
Side unit.
4 into side units. What about rectangle? 2 into L plus B units. What about equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle.
Ma'am, 3 into L plus B?
3 into side.
Yes.
3 into side units. What about regular pentagon? 5 into?
Side units.
Okay, now this one we have not worked, but tell me what for a regular hexagon? 6 sides. 6 sides, so 6 into side units. What do you call a 7-sided polygon? Heptagon, or it's also called a septagon. A regular
Excuse me, ma'am.
heptagon. Heptagon, or it's also called a septagon. Septagon. 7 sides.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, should we write this down?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Regular. Regular meaning all the sides are equal. Regular meaning all the sides are equal. Regular pentagon, 5 into side. Now, what will you call a regular quadrilateral, children? Correct, but what do you call, what is the other name for a regular quadrilateral? When all the 4 sides of a quadrilateral are equal, what do you call it? Square. Square. That's why 4 into side. See here, this one is a regular quadrilateral. Square is a regular quadrilateral. Regular quadrilateral. Square is a regular quadrilateral. Yes or no, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
Twice. Yeah, because a quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. And if all the 4 sides are equal, it's a square. That's why the formula is 4 into side perimeter. Write down and tell me once you finish. Hexagon, sixth one, huh? Heptagon, HEP. Heptagon.
And the fourth one is a regular pentagon, right?
Yeah, fourth one is a regular pentagon. Pentagon. Good evening. Good evening. Please slide the door close. Done writing, children?
Come 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm writing heptagon.
Done, Deepti?
I'm just writing the note.
Slowly. Okay.
Yes, so I'm done.
Yeah. So what's the next one then? After heptagon? Octagon, octopus. An octopus has 8 tentacles, right? Octagon. Yes, yes, yes. We are writing octagon. What's the next one? Nonagon. Say nonagon. Nonagon. Yes. Nonagon is a polygon with 9 sides, and all these 9 sides are equal.
Mama, regular decagon has 10 into side.
A regular?
Decagon has 10 sides, right?
Yeah, decagon. A decagon
Yes.
is a polygon with 10 sides. And if all the 10 sides are equal, it's called a regular decagon.
Yes.
Then what else we learned today? After this, we also saw that the side of a square is equal to perimeter divided by 4, correct? And what about length of a rectangle? Length of a rectangle is equal to semi-perimeter minus breadth. And how do you find semi-perimeter? Perimeter by 2. Okay, so length of rectangle is equal to semi-perimeter minus breadth units. And how do you find the breadth of a rectangle? Breadth of a rectangle is equal to semi-perimeter minus length. And how do we find semi-perimeter? Perimeter divided by 2. Perimeter divided by 2. Okay. Write down, children. Write down. Nivedita, Niveda, no, Niveda, right? Please close it. Yeah, thank you. That's all, right? That's all we have seen today. Yeah. But children, you know where to find your exams and assignments? You have logged into the portal, right? What about Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you logged into the portal, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you know where to find the assignments and exams, right?
Ma'am, until now there has not been an assignment.
Louder?
Ma'am, until now I have not seen an assignment.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. Let me just show you how the portal looks. All right, Deepthi, have you written down all this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, done, children here? Okay.